All right, guys, let's start the week off and let's see today what we have. So, PIPPIN is right now a meme coin that has pumped quite a lot, at least 25% in the last 24 hours. Now, here's the thing that I want you to pay attention to in PIPPIN. What should you be doing in this area? Well, unfortunately, we have hit a pretty big what you call this supply zone. So you can see each time it has fallen quite a fair bit. One, you can argue maybe here as well, and also the RSI, as we can see, just coming from overbought. So it has been overbought at this level. So it is a pretty decent time if you want to start looking for shorts, or if you have a position in this one, you might want to consider managing your risks at this time, because as you can see, one, two, three, three now times that it has been in this level, and whether or not it will come down here, is very difficult to tell. But because if we look at the market cap of only 32 million, at 32 million market cap, you could argue that there is still a lot of upside, depending on the community support for Pippin. Because at the end of the day, that's what matters. Hype is absolutely the only thing that matters. And let's look at the daily chart right now for Pippin. On the daily chart, wow, it has taken a beating. Okay, you guys, that is why it's so important to always make sure that you look at the higher time frame. It has come down now since January 23rd all the way to February 10th before finally making one big push. It did make one big push also on 3rd of February, but now it is the 11th of February, and we are looking to, if we can, depending on the market, if we can take out this top here, but it does not seem very likely. Okay, it does not seem very likely because, as you can see, this coin has been out since 7th of January. So actually, it's only been about 1 month. This coin right now has only been out for 1 month, so it is a relatively new coin. However, from the first day, it did pump to 29 cents and now sitting at only 3 cents. So if you had gotten here, wow, you would have had taken a lot of pain, a lot of pain. And so right now, is it a good time to get back into the coin? Let's have a look again. There is absolutely no indication that this coin, you know, just from a technical perspective, in a supply zone, very dangerous to purchase here. What we would do instead, if you want to get into this coin, is I would say you would need to, and I think I've already said this many times, but you want to wait for it to come back down here, creating potentially some demand here. And this is very basic, very basic. And once it comes back down here, and if price is below RSI, then you can go for the buy. You can buy and probably take profit back in this supply area. Okay, that is what you would do. And I'm just trying to see if there's some situations where it has happened already. Here you can kind of see it happening. Kind of see it happening. It didn't really touch though. It did not really touch. But here it did touch and you got a small push, but this one would have taken you out, right? You would have hit your stop loss around here. Your stop loss should have been around here. And then you would have been out of the trade. So, and this is because what you've done is you've gone into a trade when the pattern is clearly, or the trend, I should say, is clearly, down, right? This is down. It was down here. went up, broke this trend line. Okay, boom, 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 ate everybody. Once it broke this trend line, everybody started buying. And when they start buying, what happens? Boom, they sell. Who is selling to you? I don't know. Probably the owners, the developers. It could be anybody selling to you. Definitely some whales sold here. And after they sold, the price just never recovered because not enough people are buying this coin at the moment. So when you look at something like this, all you're trying to guess is someone going to buy the coin at this time? That's it. And if they were to buy the coin, where would they buy the coin? They would probably buy it at a level where it is oversold, right? You want to buy it cheap and you want to sell it when it's overbought, right? You want to sell it when the speed of selling and the speed of buying, okay, stops, right? Went up very fast, came back down also quite fast. So in this case, maybe if you did want to short, you could wait for this level here, or even better, somewhere around here for another short. But other than that, kind of in the middle here. So definitely, kind of in the middle here, right? You can see. So we would not be entering into this coin. But just to let you know that this coin is out. Now, Layer, another one that just came out today. What do we think of Layer? Well, Layer has a market cap of 180 million. What is Layer? Layer is a Solana project, okay? Solayer Infinissivum, the first hardware accelerated network infinitely scaled. Sounds very good. Already 300 million in Solana deposited, 10% yield. Wow. Okay. So if you got some Solana sitting around, maybe you would want to consider, putting some in here. And Layer, I guess the use case itself, perhaps we go into the white paper. Very impressive, guys. Very impressive. So is it actually loading something, or do they only have a light paper? Oh, wow. You can move this stuff around. Okay. What? Where's the white paper? Dark secrets? Okay. I guess we only get a light paper. That's okay. We'll have a look at the light paper. Solar chain, da da da. Jason Lee, Chao Fan Xu, Berkeley. Some smart guys. Now let's go to use case, utility, nope, governance, nope, layer, next generation blockchain architecture that scales a single global state machine to achieve unprecedented throughput, low latency, and robust composability. Okay, if any of you know what that means, explain this like I'm five. Okay, imagine you have a box of Legos and you want to build a castle really fast. But instead of doing everything yourself, you ask your friends to help. Each friend is really good at one specific thing. One sort of Lego pieces, another find the right color, another stack the wall. So the Soul Layer chain is like a super smart Lego building team for digital money. Instead of making one computer do everything, it splits the work into different teams. Some check if the transactions are real, some organize them, and others make sure they happen fast and correctly. Before a trade is officially written down, system checks if everything will work before saying yes. Okay. Plus, computers talk to each other super fast, something like magic wires, so they don't waste time waiting. All of this means that Solana chain can handle a lot of trades really fast, like a million trades per second, making it one of the fastest systems ever. Sounds legit. So let's see exactly what happens with layer. Seems like there's going to be enough hype if it's on the Solana chain. And if it breaks this high here, we are looking at about a 40% gain. So let's say if it breaks this top here, it'll be about a 40% gain. And that will be a 40% gain of market cap. So very close to 500 million. Very close to 500 million market cap. 400 million market cap. Can it achieve that much market cap? Can people put in that much money to layer? Is really the question. So we're going to have to see. But for now, layer, very interesting trade. Another one is AI16Z UST DT. Now, I think this is also prime ready for short more than a buy. You can see. I think they trapped shorts here or maybe here, maybe here. And then there's some more here. So going to see who gives up first. Okay. Is it here? These guys? These guys, these guys, these guys? Who are they? So this is a very interesting point right now for AI16Z. I would say wait. Wait for the first push down. Wait for the first push down. And then wait for that retracement. Breaking up here. And then come back down. That is what I would do for AI16Z USTD. This is a very interesting one, I would say. Very interesting. Going to favorite that. Now, next is Cheems. Oh boy, Cheems. I think everybody knows Cheems. Cheems doesn't really have that much of a chance to continue pushing upwards. I would say, again, any any push down, any retracement up towards up here, just sell and it'll probably go back down. Very similar to what this is doing right now. It's already done it a few times. Look, one, two, these ones didn't get there. But you can see that it happens, right? You can see here, short squeeze. See, it's very hard to know when the short squeeze is over, but if you're patient enough and you just wait for this and then, just wait for that to happen. If you're patient enough, you get it. You can always go down to the lower time frame, right? So here you can see you didn't really get another chance to enter to Cheems, to be honest. Well, kind of here maybe, right? You got that big push down, and then you got that, right? And then you have the ultimately, of course, people start selling. So, it is true that trading is like a game of musical chairs. You're just really waiting for the last person to stop buying. Eventually, you can't keep buying. Eventually, unless you have a big enough market, you just can't keep buying these coins, right? Unless somebody else comes in and also buy the coin. Okay, so that's Cheems. We've already looked at KOMA. Now let's look at Y. Y, of course, is another meme coin. We can look at it. 32 million market cap, very low market cap. Very low market cap for Y. So let's just go to their website real quick. This is an elephant based meme. Apparently some kind of bipolar elephant. So yeah, definitely looking out for shorts here for Y. You know, it's not because people won't believe in this coin, right? It's nothing to do with that. It's just the fact that people can't believe in it long enough, right? So you don't know how long people will believe in this coin. You can see very clear on the daily chart. Eventually, somebody will stop buying. Eventually, eventually. So once it starts going up, eventually one of these levels here, people will stop buying. So preferably for up to this level here. You see, super oversold, super overbought. I mean, very overbought. Just wait for that big crash, 1 day crash, retracement, pullback, continuation of the crash. And this happens to every single coin. Every single coin this happens. So you just gotta position yourself right. Make sure you have a trading strategy, and you will navigate this market very easy, guys. Very easy. Okay, guys, until next time, see you in the next video.